Canyon Travel Reis Sel Mackenzie Selza Mackenzie. Author D. Selza Mackenzie. Film by D. Selza Mackenzie. Video. The Grand Canyon, Spanish, Gran Cañón, is a steep-sided gorge carved by the Colorado River in the United States in the state of Arizona. It is largely contained within the Grand Canyon National Park, one of the first national parks in the United States. President Theodore Roosevelt was a major proponent of preservation of the Grand Canyon area, and visited it on numerous occasions to hunt and enjoy the scenery. View from Grand View Point. A map of the Grand Canyon and surrounding areas, circa 1908. The Grand Canyon is 277 miles, 446 kilometers, long, ranges in width from 4 to 18 miles, 6.4 to 29 kilometers, and attains a depth of over a mile, 1.83 kilometers, 6,000 feet. Nearly 2 billion years of the Earth's geological history have been exposed as the Colorado River and its tributaries cut their channels through layer after layer of rock while the Colorado Plateau was uplifted. While the specific geologic processes and timing that formed the Grand Canyon are the subject of debate by geologists, recent evidence suggests the Colorado River established its course through the canyon at least 17 million years ago. Since that time, the Colorado River continued to erode and form the canyon to the point we see it as today. Before European immigration, the area was inhabited by Native Americans who built settlements within the canyon and its many caves. The Pueblo people considered the Grand Canyon, Ongtupka, in Hopi language, a holy site and made pilgrimages to it. The first European known to have viewed the Grand Canyon was Garcia López de Cardenas from Spain, who arrived in 1540. Apollo thrown in sunset light from the south rim of the Grand Canyon at Moran Point. The Grand Canyon is a massive rift in the Colorado Plateau that exposes uplifted Proterozoic and Paleozoic strata, and is also one of the 6 distinct physiographic sections of the Colorado Plateau province. It is not the deepest canyon in the world. Kaligandaki Gorge in Nepal is far deeper, nor the widest. Kapurti Valley in Australia is about 1 kilometer wider and longer than Grand Canyon, but the Grand Canyon is known for its visually overwhelming size and its intricate and colorful landscape. Geologically it is significant because of the thick sequence of ancient rocks that are beautifully preserved and exposed in the walls of the canyon. These rock blocks record much of the early geologic history of the North American continent. Temples, castles, and shrines. Uplift associated with mountain building events later moved these sediments thousands of feet upward and created the Colorado Plateau. The high elevation has also resulted in greater precipitation in the Colorado River drainage area, but not enough to change the Grand Canyon area from being semi-arid. The uplift of the Colorado Plateau is uneven, and the north-south trending Kaibab Plateau that Grand Canyon bisects is over 1,000 feet high at the north rim, about 1,000 feet/300 meters, and at the south rim. Almost all runoff from the north rim, which also gets more rain and snow, flows toward the Grand Canyon, while much of the runoff on the plateau behind the south rim flows away from the canyon, following the general tilt. The result is deeper and longer tributary washes and canyons on the north side and shorter and steeper side canyons on the south side. Temperatures on the north rim are generally lower than the south rim because of the greater elevation, averaging 8,000 feet/2,438 meters above sea level. Heavy rains are common on both rims during the summer months. Access to the north rim via the primary route leading to the canyon, State Route 67, is limited during the winter season due to road closures. Views from the north rim tend to give a better impression of the expanse of the canyon than those from the south rim. Edit right square bracket Geology. Main article, Geology of the Grand Canyon area. Diagram showing the placement, age and thickness of the rock units exposed in the Grand Canyon. The Colorado River Basin, of which the Grand Canyon is a part, has developed in the past 40 million years. A recent study places the origins of the canyon beginning some 17 million years ago. Previous estimates had placed the age of the canyon at 5 to 6 million years. The study, which was published in 2008 in the journal Science, utilized uranium lead dating to analyze calcite deposits found on the walls of 9 caves throughout the canyon. Left square bracket 9 right square bracket. There is a substantial amount of controversy because this research suggests such a substantial departure from prior widely supported scientific consensus. Left square bracket 10 right square bracket. The result of all this erosion is one of the most complete geologic columns on the planet. The major geologic exposures in the Grand Canyon range in age from the 2 billion-year-old Vishnu schist at the bottom of the inner gorge to the 230 million-year-old Kaibab limestone on the rim. Interestingly, there is a gap of about 1 billion years between the stratum that is about 500 million years old in the lower level, which is about 1.5 billion years old. That indicates a period of erosion between two periods of deposition. Many of the formations were deposited in warm shallow seas, near-shore environments, such as beaches, and swamps as the seashore repeatedly advanced and retreated over the edge of Proto-North America. Major exceptions include the Permian Coconino sandstone, which most geologists interpret as an Aeolian sand dune deposit in several parts of the Supai Group. The great depth of the Grand Canyon and especially the height of its strata, most of which formed below sea level, can be attributed to 5,000 to 10,000 feet, 1,500 to 3,000 meters, of uplift of the Colorado Plateau, starting about 65 million years ago, during the Laramide orogeny. This uplift has steepened the stream gradient of the Colorado River and its tributaries, which in turn has increased their speed and thus their ability to cut through rock. See the elevation summary of the Colorado River for present conditions. Weather conditions during the Ice Ages also increased the amount of water in the Colorado River drainage system. The ancestral Colorado River responded by cutting its channel faster and deeper. The base level and course of the Colorado River, or its ancestral equivalent, changed 5.3 million years ago when the Gulf of California opened and lowered the river's base level, its lowest point. This increased the rate of erosion and cut nearly all of the Grand Canyon's current depth by 1.2 million years ago. The terraced walls of the canyon were created by differential erosion. Left square bracket 11 right square bracket. About 1 million years ago, volcanic activity, mostly near the Western Canyon area, deposited ash and lava over the area, which at times completely obstructed the river. These volcanic rocks are the youngest in the canyon. Edit right square bracket Human history. Main article, History of the Grand Canyon area. A view of the Colorado River flowing through the Grand Canyon. Edit right square bracket The ancestral Puebloan, the ancient ones, or Anasazi. The Basket Macas. The Pueblo Anasazi. Ancient Puebloan occupation of the Grand Canyon. Nankoweap Canyon. The Umpqua Delta, see Geology of the Grand Canyon area. The Bright Angel Site. Ancient Pueblo peoples leave the canyon. Beamer's Cabin. The Beamer's Back Window. Ancestral Puebloan Anaris at Nankoweap Creek. Eagle Rock, located at Eagle Point, on the west rim, aptly named for its shape, is considered sacred by the Jalapay Indians. Edit right square bracket Other cultures.